I hope this is a good question to ask. Oh, and to those of you reading my mind, you're watching The Noble Truth.
It's jungle out there, disorder and confusion everywhere. No one seems to care. Well, I do. Hey, who's in charge here? It's jungle out there, poison in the very air we breathe. You know what's in the water that you drink? Well, I do. And it's amazing. People think I'm crazy, 'cause I worry all the time. If you paid attention, you'd be worried too. You better pay attention, for this world we love so much might just kill you. I could be wrong now, but I don't think so, 'cause there's the jungle out there. There's the jungle out there.
G'day and welcome to The Noble Truth. What was the big thing in June? Well, I might as well show you a clip from an episode of the new ABC series Q&A. Have a look at the bottom of the screen.
Allowed to make that suggestion, and whether it's taken up, of course, is a matter for the shadow cabinet and the party room. I think Emily was, asked the question. The point that Diane made a very good point about the future.
Yes, I was on national television. It was a good night. Went down to Q&A with my good friend and member of The Noble Truth, Chris. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. However, I've got a bone to pick with ABC. Q&A is meant to be an experiment in democracy, where viewers ask the questions and audience members ask the questions to the panel. However, not every member of the audience was treated equal, because I wrote down a question and didn't get asked. If it was a true experiment in democracy, each member of the audience should be given an equal amount of time. The show would run much longer, but I say, is that the price we're prepared to pay for democracy? Yes. Anyway, I wrote down a question, got it right here, and I'm going to ask it on The Noble Truth, and maybe I'll get an answer from someone on this show. It's on the issue of Zimbabwe and whether the UN will intervene or not. If the UN had a motto, it would be failure to action. If they do fail to act in this situation, like they did in Iraq, would you be in favour of, and wait, can't read my handwriting, would you be in favour of a coalition of the willing type force to go into Zimbabwe, Iraq style? And that's my question. Yes, Matt, that's a great question, and thanks for asking it. Yes, that would be a great course of action with Zimbabwe. We can see how well Iraq has gone, and it's worth repeating. So, thanks for your question. Finally, a show that exercises democracy. My show. Now let's have a look at the race to replace. Race to replace! June was a huge month, with the primary season coming to an end for both parties. With the Democratic race, Obama won a state the size of Montana, and Clinton won South Dakota. Now, this got Obama over the magic number of delegates needed to secure the nomination, so for Clinton, the decision of what to do next was quite obvious.
I want to hear from you. I hope you'll go to my website at HillaryClinton.com and share your thoughts with me and help in any way that you can to determine how to move forward with the best interests of our party and our country guiding.
Ask her supporters to see if they can think of any way around conceding. Unfortunately, they mustn't have got any help online, because a few days later she did concede and drop out of the race. Over on the Republican side, we had McCain win New Mexico and South Dakota, which led to Ron Paul finally dropping out of the race which means we have our two candidates for President of the United States, Senator Barack Obama and John McCain, going head-to-head in the race to replace. It's going to be very, very exciting. I can't wait. Clinton bowing out of the race was obviously the big story in June, and quite an amazing political story, how she started as a woman candidate, such a front-runner, and then was able to get beaten by an underdog, Barack Obama. It will be stuff of legends, and it's a bit of a shame that there's being accusations thrown around now that there was sexism in the media which helped contribute to her loss, because from day one she stood up and said, I don't want to be treated just as another woman. I want to be treated as just as you would treat any male or any other candidate running for president. And whilst admirable, she'll promise you more than the Garden of Eden. She'll carelessly cut you and laugh while you're bleeding. She'll steal a joke and run it free. She'll steal like a thief. But she's always a woman to me. Thanks, Matt. Now let's have a look at my Noble tip. In June, we saw the second season premiere of 30 Rock. Won the Emmy for Best Comedy Series last year, one of the funniest shows around, starring Alec Baldwin. It's on Channel 7, 11:30, Monday nights. There's my tip. That's all the time we have for in June. I'll just end with a bombshell announcement. Next month, I'm heading to the United States of America to do a very special installment of The Noble Truth. It'll be very exciting. I'm very excited. If you've got any suggestions for anything you would like to see in the Noble Truth USA, please just send me a message or a comment to let me know what that is. And I'll have a read of it, see what it's like. All the best to everyone while I'm away. Hope you have a safe stay at home while I'm living it up overseas. And all the best. See you next time on The Noble Truth.